I love I'd go out there with the microphone, whether I have a deck of cards or a trick or whatever, while the magic is important and a part of the story. For me, I feel like I perform in a very stand-up comedy kind of way where I'm bantering with the audience and having fun and I'm a part of the conversation. So for me, it doesn't really matter the exact type of magic. Well, I do want it to be fitting to me. It is it is my tool to do what I meant to do. It's not my entire show.
It's time for a quick break. There are millions of potential products to buy, so how do you know which ones are worth your hard-earned money? Simple. You go to nextlevelguy.com/affiliates and explore those that will transform and improve your life. You'll find deals, listener exclusives, and special offers with some great companies. Recommendations are 100% honest and only on items Ian has tried or believes in. The companies showcased will make you a better man in all areas of your life. Simply go to nextlevelguy.com/affiliates and level up.
So how, after sort of learning about yourself and discovering all these amazing things and evolving and trying all these tricks and that, how did COVID affect you? I mean, because I know I had really bad mental health problems during it. I carried on eating like I was still training jujitsu and became a chunker. Well, more than this. And a lot of people
You look
crumbled,
great.
lost themselves, etc. Oh, you're obviously you're very polite. Thank you. But how would you how would you define your time during COVID, and how do you think it kind of affected you as a creator and as a person, not having the ability because got the job in the bike shop, and then you started feeling that lure to the 9 to 5s. How did you feel that change to you, or was there always that feeling at the back? I need to get back on stage.
No, I think I let go of it quite a lot during that because it was a couple years and I just really settled into where I was. And I think, every time I was reminded of it, I wanted to run back to it. Every time somebody said something about it, I wanted to go back there. But I think part of me was also a little bit scared. Part of me just didn't want to dive back into this thing because I'm comfortable and it's stable and familiar. And while I love my career and I would never change it for the world, when you're a kid getting into the world and you get like it was a high paying job. I was doing something that I loved. It was stable. I loved my colleagues. I had fun every day. I was around it was this other
Yeah.
passion I loved. It was just easy and simple and it was right and it fit. It wasn't right for me, it wasn't for me, there was more for me, but it was hard to acknowledge that, because I was this 16, 17, 18-year-old kid at the time who went into work every day and did this thing that she liked and got paid a great amount of money and was just stable. And it was that, or do you quit this and dive into a world of uncertainty where your whole life feels like it rides on every decision you make and you have to do these great things and it hurts you and it scares you and it's vulnerable and it's big and it's unpredictable and you don't have stability, you don't have the finances, you don't know, it's just riskier. So it was harder to make that jump, but the jump is worth it because of the value of what that career is to me and what it is now.
Because that can be the tricky thing. Most people change when they've got like a big event, like they've had a heart attack or they've been made redundant or whatever it is. It's that moment when you're in a comfy position. And
Yeah.
a lot of people don't change because the pain isn't there enough to make the change. And that can be the hardest thing when, yeah, I would go and do that. But, I would go for a run, but my bed's more comfortable. I would try for a new job, but okay, it's good enough where I am now. And for you to be able to fight back when a lot of people just gave up is remarkable on your sort of resilience and your character. But it also helps when a national TV show phones you up and says, do you want to come and do some, do you want to come and do one of your tricks for us?